Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Janderra. I'm Garrowan, and I've just got my X39 patches. Now, I'm doing this video to actually track my journey. It's actually, I've got a health benefits tracker to use. And I have no idea how this is going to impact my body. I know there's a lot of buzzwords going around, and a lot of people make some pretty interesting claims. I'm not making any claims, I'm just documenting my journey. Currently, I have Graves' disease and thyroid eye disease. Now, my thyroid levels currently are within normal range, as are my thyroid antibody levels. But I still have double vision. And I'm still taking propanadol, which is a beta blocker, but that's more for keeping my anxiety under control at the moment rather than the actual Graves' disease, which is what I started it for, because my heart rate was up over 100 with my resting heart rate. As you may be able to tell, I am over 130 kilograms. And this is a big problem. I've been doing consistent exercise since December, and it's now the beginning of June. I started at 10 minutes a day and worked my way up to now I'm doing 30 minutes a day, and I'm working on increasing my speed and increasing my stamina. A lot of my challenges have also been affected by, I broke my leg 2 years ago, and I just have not recovered from that. Before that, I had plantar fasciitis in both feet, bursitis in both hips, as well as having knee problems. So exercise has always been a bit of a challenge. I have started doing hydrotherapy and aqua aerobics, although the last few weeks I haven't been able to because we've had viruses going through the house, and we get sick really easily and we stay sick for a very long time. So there's lots for this to work on. I have no idea what's going to help and what isn't going to help. I would really like for it to fix my eyes, but I have no idea. And honestly, the doctors have given me a small amount of hope that my body will naturally just fix itself up. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be working. At the moment, my double vision actually seems to be getting worse. I had these glasses have a prism lens put in December, so around when I started doing the exercise. So they had the prism lens that I needed at that point in time put in, and then now 6 months later, my double vision has actually gotten worse. So I've had to get a pair of glasses for doing reading and computer work, so that I'm able to do the work for longer periods of time. At the moment, I'm still limited, and when I get really tired or I'm really stressed, then even with the glasses, they only have a minor prism lens. This has got less prism lens than these, but even with these, if I've been doing too much, the vision goes double again, and then I end up having to close one eye to be able to read anything, and then I ended up with a really nasty headache, which then can end up turning into a full-blown migraine. So we will be documenting my progress on the X39 to see how it's going to actually progress. And if you would like to try the X39 and join me on this journey, I'm going to leave links below for my affiliate link. And if you are joining me, use hashtag X39 Janderra. So that's the hashtag I'm going to use for my journey. So the hospital has put this film over my glasses. I don't know if you can see it. The lines are incredibly annoying, but it increases the prism so that I can wear them for longer and not have my vision double. The big problem they're having with my vision is it's not consistent. It changes. So 1 second it's single vision, then a minute later it can be double, and that changes throughout the day. Is heavily affected by stress, is heavily affected by being tired, So not getting enough sleep has a huge impact on it, as does a couple of other things. So I'm going to go through this worksheet. I'm very eager to try these patches though, so I might actually put one on. So this comes in a little package. My sponsors actually sent me a few extra things. I might need to read through some stuff because I don't know what those little beady things are. I have no idea. So I've got some instructions, and the instructions have multiple different languages. Oh, okay. So first step is to locate the acupressure point you wish to stimulate. Next step, remove the plastic bead from the bag. Remove the backing from the adhesive plastic patch included and place the plastic bead in the center of the patch on the adhesive side of the patch. Step 3, lastly, apply the bead and the patch to the acupressure point, smoothing the patch so that it is properly secured to the skin. There should be a mild pressure on the acupressure point. Okay, so it's actually suggesting that you put it in the middle of your back. I'm going to find that a little bit difficult, and I'm a bit concerned about having it too close to my thyroid because I don't want to overstimulate my thyroid. And the other side of it too is it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so mind you, I've been staying up way too late lately. I'm going to actually put this one just below my belly button. So I'm not going to show you what that looks like. That says, place one Lifewave X39 patch on the body using one of the locations shown on page 10. There is page 10. So that's page 10. So either up on the top of the back or just below the belly button. Okay. It's also got a warning down here. Remove immediately if you feel discomfort or skin irritation occurs. Do not reuse patch once removed from the skin for external use only. Do not ingest. Do not use on wounds or damaged skin. Ask a healthcare professional before using it if you have any health conditions. Any questions or concerns about your health. Do not use if you're pregnant or nursing, which I'm not doing either of those. So that's what the little beady things are for. Okay. So, sorry, this is a bit of a in-depth process, and I'm trying to make it so that it's showing my journey as much as possible. So they're the little patchy things. This little patch. It's supposed to be hypoallergenic, which I hope it is because I tend to react to a lot of things. Like the micropores they put on you after having a blood test, I always end up with a reaction from that. So here's hoping that this doesn't cause a reaction. Oh, and the shirt that I'm wearing today is the "You Are Enough." Let's see if I can get it all in there. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You have a future and a hope and are chosen. You are accepted, you are redeemed, and you are forgiven by grace, and you are saved. So this is one of my shirts. I'll leave a link there, or possibly up there actually. It's one of the shirts that I've designed, and is on my Etsy store at janderra.etsy.com. So I'm going to put this little patchy thing on and see how we go. Really, I should probably be doing it earlier in the morning, but it has just arrived, so I'm doing it now. So I'm getting a little beady thing. So I've got a little beady thing and the little patchy thing. Don't you love the technical terms? I have noticed on a lot of videos that people are saying all sorts of interesting things about these, and they're throwing around words around copper peptides and stem cell regeneration, and frankly a lot of them are using the science incorrectly, and I don't like it at all, so I'm avoiding that. So I've got my patch on now. It is 1:15, and we'll see how we go. And I've got to remember to take it off before I go to bed, don't I? So the deal with it is you leave it on for 12 hours and then you take it off for 12 hours. You need to make sure you get plenty of sleep, and you need to make sure that you drink lots of water. So at least 2 litres of water. So water is really key to this. I already drink a fair bit of water. That's the main thing that I drink. So I've got this X39 health benefits tracker, and it says before using the X39, watch a 3-minute video. Whoops, which I didn't. I will. Actually, no, I have watched that one. That one's on startx39.com. Hang on for a second. Sorry about that. So I have watched the 3-minute start video on x39.com. I'll leave links to that below. Complete the before column of the health benefits tracker, which I'm about to do now. Apply 1 X39 patch in the morning. It's not quite the morning, but I'm up until around midnight anyway, so it's not a huge drama. Wear the X39 patch for 12 hours. Remove and discard before bedtime. Apparently I can stick it on a plant or a pet after that. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. The next day, complete the 24 hours column and the health benefits tracker. I or one of my team will be happy to answer questions. So that's my support team. So yeah, keep track of the health benefits. 90-day 100% money back guarantee, or 30-day money back guarantee for distributors. Place 1 X patch 39. Apply on clean, dry skin in the morning. Patches may be worn for up to 12 hours before discarding. Keep well hydrated during the X39. So quality of sleep has been dreadful. I take melatonin to get me to sleep. I take 4 magnesium tablets. I also use the propanadol and the mirtazapine for the depression as well. So sleep quality is very poor. So it won't be difficult to see if I've got improvements with that. Mental clarity is poor. It's not what it used to be. I can't think as clearly or as quickly as I used to be able to, and I get overwhelmed a lot easier than I ever used to be able to. Energy and vitality, again, is very poor. I mean, even writing this, I'm starting to get the tremor. Start again. Stamina is very poor. Recovery time from exercise is poor. Muscle strength and tone is poor. Mobility, again, is poor. Skin appearance, it's not great. Also noticing some thinning too, which is connected to the graves. But yeah, so I thought we'd have a close-up look. This eye is got a lot of swelling in behind it, which is what's causing the double vision. So yeah, it's not great. But I'm going to put okay there. Feeling and well-being, poor. Inflammation is pretty high. Sounds like I'm about to have another interruption, so might have to come back to this. Pain is okay, mostly because I'm not pushing myself too hard, but I do get aches and pains a lot. Hang on. Okay. Headaches. I get a lot of headaches, and most of it's because of my eyes, but I also have issues from whiplash from a car accident, as well as other issues, hormonal issues that cause problems with the headaches. I have polycystic ovaries, endometriosis as well. I also have high cholesterol. My gamma GT levels for my liver are around the 75 mark at the moment. No, they got down to 75, I believe. I'm about to try get some more blood tests done by my doctor shortly, and I'm going to be seeing my clinical nutritionist in about a fortnight, I think. So yeah, that'll be monitoring a bit of that. So your headaches, high, because that can be a fairly daily thing depending on what I'm doing. Mood swings, they're high. And most of this because I've got a lot of stress going on at the moment, a lot of challenges to try and deal with. I'm studying a diploma of counselling. I've got 2 boys that I'm homeschooling that are both on the spectrum, and I'm trying to get help for them. I can't drive because of the double vision, which causes a lot of problems because we live on a rural property 20 minutes from our closest town, and there is no public transport out here. So stress is huge. Yeah, fine line and wrinkles, a few. I am 49 in a couple of days, so I'm not a spring chicken. I haven't noticed too many age spots. I do get hair growing on the chin, which is a bit of a problem. But I have stretch marks, but I don't know that I have too many scars, so I'll put that down with that. My fingernails are shocking. A lot of that is anxiety and stress. I have a dreadful habit of chomping and picking. That's actually the best they've looked in about a week. So yeah, yeah, that's about my starting point. I'm not in a great shape, so I don't even know whether I think this is going to have any help or any benefit or not. I really don't know. This is totally a experiment to see how it's going to go. My mum's actually planning on starting on one as well, but we're going to start her tomorrow so that she's starting in the beginning of the day. I'm not quite sure how we're going to work that, but I'll go through this test with her as well. She's 85 and has a lot of memory issues and a lot of brain fog and low energy and just feels dreadful. Oh, the other thing I'm having problems with is I've just recently had all my teeth extracted and I have dentures. Don't look pretty. But my gums are very sore. They're very, very sore. And with us being sick at the moment, it's gotten a lot sorer than usual. So I don't know whether that's impacted by the virus that the kids have got. So yes, as a general rule, I prefer to focus on what's going right, not what's going wrong. But for the purpose for this experiment, I'm wanting to actually make sure I document exactly where I'm at. My moods are dreadful. I'm having a lot of problems with concentration and focus. I'm having a lot of problems with anxiety and depression. I am, generally speaking, I try to focus on things that are good, that are pure and that are lovely and a good report. So I try not to focus on all of this stuff. I try to focus on what I can do, not what I can't do. And I am a fairly consistent and disciplined person. So as what you can see in my history with the treadmill, I have been consistently doing that daily since Christmas last year, so Christmas 2023. It's now June 24. I haven't really felt a great deal of improvement in my moods or spirit or anything like that with doing the exercise. I'm really missing being able to get out in the garden and do the aquaponics and do the goats. I'm not able to milk my goats at the moment. I'm hoping, if nothing else, even if it doesn't help my eyes, if it helps my energy, then I might be able to get back to doing my gardening, which is going to help all that other stuff, and it's going to help me get back to doing the goats, which is going to help with everything else. So time will tell. I don't know. Let's see. Look at that. It's not too bad. When I lift it up, it's not too bad, but down on the table it starts shaking. So yes, my resting heart rate at the moment is 86. I do have my watch that measures it, so it's gone from 53 to 90 today. Let's see if you can see that. I should probably take it off. I'll take it off and show you. So I've got the Samsung watch that monitors what my heart rate's doing. But as I said, I am taking beta blockers once a day to help me get to sleep. Otherwise I'm just awake and won't sleep. And that's the only reason I'm really taking the beta blockers, is so that I can get to sleep. So I'm hoping that I find some benefit soon. Anyway, that's about it. It does have, I'm not noticing any discomfort from the Band-Aid at the moment, from the actual patch itself, so that's really good. And it's been on for what, 10 minutes? Thereabouts, 12 minutes. So yes, we'll go from there and see how we go, and I will update you on my progress. If you've had any experience with the X39 patch, I'd love to hear what you say down below. I've heard some interesting testimonials, and I've got friends that have noticed some really good impacts. And at the moment, my options are, the doctors have told me I can either have ultra high intravenous steroids for my eyes, which I would have to get into the PA, which is an hour and a half away, and I can't drive. I'd have to have, I think it was weekly injections or that. And that could cause psychosis. It could cause massive increase in weight, as well as a whole host of other problems, as well as completely smashing my immune system. The other option they've given me is radiation treatment on my eyes, which could actually make my eyes worse. And I'd have to take the steroids as well. So I don't have a lot of options. This is an option. So I'm hoping it helps. But we'll see how we go. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bless you.